Clear Beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chidima aka Clear. Thank you so much for tuning back for today's episode. And today I'm going to be doing a highly requested video. I'm going to be doing how to ventilate split knots. So welcome back, guys. Today, like I said, we'll be doing a split knot video, and I'll be showing you the single and the double split knotting. If today is your first time here, I'm really happy and excited to have you here. Welcome to the family. If you're a returning viewer, subscriber, thank you guys for tuning back. You guys are really the boss. Big shout out to my subscriber, my new subscriber, Faith Astronom. I'm not sure I pronounced that very well. So she's the one that requested for the split knot video. She said, thank you for this tutorial, please can you do a video on split knotting? Thank you. So that's what I'm doing right here, guys. Like, thank you so much for requesting that video. So let's move into this video. I'm going to start ventilating from here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Let me get my camera closer. So you can actually see what I'm doing. So we're going to start with the split knots. I'm going to start with the single. First of all, I want to teach you how to split knots. Then I'm going to tell you the names and how to identify and how to do each of them. So the split knot goes this way. I hope you can see me. So the split knot goes this way. When you have your pin, okay, you guys know the materials you need for your ventilating. Of course, I've said it several times. You need your Swiss lace. Okay, you need your Swiss lace, you need your mannequin, you need your ventilating pin. And today I'm using 2x3 ventilating pin. I'm using 2x3 ventilating pin. So you need your pin, you also need hair. I'm making use of a blended hair. This is 24 inches blended hair. So I'm using a blended hair. I've actually cut the weft. You guys know how to cut the weft, of course. And today I'm not adding any powder or anything to it because the hair is perfectly okay. Is stress-free, honestly stress-free. So the name of the hair is actually Aka human hair. Aka human hair. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it very well, but I'll put it on the screen. Aka human hair, that's what I'm using. So I'm going to start with this hole right here. I hope you can see. Okay, let me move a little bit further. So this is the hole I'm going to start with. So like I said, we are split knotting. I'm going to start with two hair strands. So when you pass this through and you see that it's actually free, that's when you now need to start your split knotting, or even the double, flat, single knot, anyone. You have to make sure that this is very free over here and you are holding it tight to the other side. So for split knotting, once you get it like this, you need to go ahead and get the other side, one side of the folded hem. I want this to be very tight, so I'm going to make it 2 times. Then I'm going to go ahead and knot it. You guys can see. After that, I like to actually pull my hair like with my hands, like I told you guys, for a stronger knot. I like to pull it. So that is basically it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Let's start this way. You have your hair folded in halves. You guys know how we fold our hair in halves. So you have your hair folded in halves already. Now once you folded it, you have to get this part of it. Once you've gotten to this stage, then it's time for you to get a hole with your pin. So now I've gotten a hole with my pin. I've passed it through. So I want 2 strands of hair right here, and I have that right, and it's easy to pass through. So your pin will have to collect one. When I say one, I mean one of the folded hair, not both of the folded hair. One of the folded hair. Then you have to twist it and pass it through. And once you've done that, you have to leave the other hand. Just leave the other hand, and that is your split knots. So I have my 2 strand right here, and I've passed it through the hole, and I'm making sure that it's very free to pass through. Then I get one side of it. Like I said, we are working on split knot, so I want it to be very tight. So I've twisted it 2 times. Now that you twist it 2 times, you don't need to pass it through. And once you do that, you let loose this other one, and you have your split knots right there. So I'm going to tell you guys the advantage of split knotting. It's mistake friendly. It's actually one of the best type of ventilating because it's very strong. Now another advantage for you to make use of split knot is that it actually makes your ventilating very full. You can go ahead and skip like 2 to 3 lines while you are making the split knot. It's still going to make it very, very full because of the scattered nature of it. It's very scattered. So one disadvantage I will tell you is just the scattered nature. It doesn't look very neat. Okay, you guys can see this one I did here. You can see how it is. You see, it's already scattered. It doesn't look like very, very neat. By the time I do it the whole hair, you'll be looking for the lines. For the pattern, you'll be like, where is the pattern? Is this where the pattern is? But when you're using split knot for a braided wig, it's actually very, very strong, and it's actually very, very nice because it's going to be very strong from the root to the tip. And when you make a mistake, you can easily pull it off without damaging your hair. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this split knot, this single split knot for you guys again. Then I'm going to do the double split knot. Another disadvantage of split knot is that it is not one of the fastest. No, it's not one of the fastest. If you're trying to be fast while ventilating, do not go with split knot because it's not one of the fastest. It's going to slow you down. The fastest is actually the single knot. That's the fastest type of knotting. So let's just go ahead and do this. I'm in a very noisy area. So let's go ahead and do the double split knot. So this is it. So I'm taking one of the hair, one side of the folded hair. I'm going the first time, then you move it backwards again. Take the same hair and you move it again. Now this is your double split knot. And this one is one of the strongest, like it's stronger than the single knotting. Of course you guys know. So let me show you guys again. But once you use your flat iron on it, it actually goes down, you get, and it's going to be very full. So I'm still showing you guys the split knot. We are doing different types. So this one is the split knot, while this one right here is the double split knot. guys, thank you so much for tuning in for today's tutorial. I really do appreciate all you guys have been doing for me, from the subscribing to the referring to the likes, the comments. Please keep the comments coming in. I'm going to be doing all your videos, all your video requests. I'm going to be answering and replying to all your comments. I'm going to be appreciating all your subscription and your likes. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you guys learned something for today's tutorial. So if you have not subscribed up to this point and you've watched this video up to this point, please go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and allow it to ring, girl, before you could actually leave that section. Thank you so much, and I'll be seeing you guys all in my next video. Bye.